Naam, Zanzibari kama Marekani, Marekani kama Zanzibari, Indianapolis, Indiana. It's KJ here on Hot Topic Table. Bana, kama kawaida siko peke yangu. Ukiniona unaona the players ambition, lakini sasa hivi tupo huku tuna duel hapa mara moja. Tutaikaa hapa kwa muda kabisa. Kama nilivyosema ni Indianapolis sasa hivi mchana, jua inapiga utamu kama wote. Bana, tupo zetu tunatulia hapa, story kama zote. Kaa na mimi mpaka mwisho. Na kama nilivyosema sipo peke yangu, niko na mtu na sitopenda nimtambulishe, labda yeye ajitambulishe. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much. My name is Akama Music. You could find me on all platforms by Akama Music.
As you heard, her name is Akama Music. You could find her work on all platforms. You're on YouTube, Instagram,
Spotify, Apple, Boomplay, anything, even in African platforms, I'm there.
Perfect. How does it feel to manage all those platforms though? Sio kazi kubwa hivyo.
Well, it's a big work, but I guess I have a team, so the team helps me a lot.
Okay.
They post my songs, they post my videos. So most of the places and platforms that I am and my music is at is places that they've pushed more, because I tend to work more on the music, but my team puts it all out on platforms.
Okay, perfect. Because I guess your story is similar to any other artist out there. Ambao yani management ndo kidogo wanakuwa push. I'm highly convinced there's a way ukienda kwenye audiences, there's a way you could see, countries with your most audiences. Kwako waga inaonesha wapi?
It shows United States and Kenya. Because I am from East Africa, Kenya. I represent Kenya as a country, but I also represent African girls because I use my voice to show who I am. So it's like a message out there for, mostly it's for the world, but especially I try to convince African girls that they just need to be like me. Just be yourself.
Indeed. Be
That's
like
my
you.
message.
Indeed. That is a stronger message, to be quite true. Kuna wengi sana ambao, girls ambao who are from Africa who tend to really reveal themselves and to show what they have out there. And you doing that, inspiring, it's quite a huge thing.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about music now. Music is life. Music is a thing. Music is literally everything.
Music is bae.
Indeed. Now, walk me through, or walk us through, na ambaye anatuzama sasa hivi, muziki kwako ilianza lini? Na wewe pia ni wale ambao walianza kwenye choir and then ukaenda kwenye muziki wa dunia ama vipi?
Sadly, I don't have the same story.
Okay.
I knew how to sing because of music festivals. In my high school, we had this thing called music festivals, and you could go out into the city and compete against other like high school schools, whether it be poems, like songs, folk songs, traditional songs. And always they put me as their like soloist, or I could do a solo poem. So I knew I was creative, but I didn't know my creative lies on music.
Okay.
Nilikuwa very talented in a lot of things. I am talented in... I'm a whole prodigy. Like mimi niko multi-talented.
Okay.
I do a lot of talent. But what stands out most is when I sing. I feel like I do a lot when I sing. I become more of myself when I sing. So I said, wacha ni thrive on music, because that's where I stand strong in. Yeah, so I feel like music has been a pillar in my life because my mom also sings.
Okay.
But it's more strongly to me because it's a talent I can hold up and say I can compete in it.
That's perfect. I love this story. To those who went to the same school with you, I'm pretty sure they can admit to that.
They talk about me for sure.
Indeed, you left your mark there.
More than a mark. I left a movement.
A movement.
They can say that. Hi, Star Shake. They can say that.
At least, through all that, give me at least one event that happened that will live with you forever.
I did bring the vice president to our city in Machakos when I was in a state called Machakos in Kenya. I performed in front of the minister of our country, the prime minister.
Okay.
I have videos and pictures of it. So I feel like from that day on,
Okay.
definitely people knew about me, and I was in primary school. So when I got to high school, I just amplified my vision from that.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank
now,
you.
Anyone inspiring you? I know for a fact when you were in primary school doing all that, there were, a few artists, big artists, who you would look up to. At least give me two.
I'm a speak about that.
Okay.
I wasn't inspired when I was young because I didn't know I had the talent. I could do so many things. So my inspiration came when I started understanding music. And
Okay.
it took a while for me to understand music. When I understood it, then I knew where I could stand on it. So for sure, Billy Withers, he's from the old days. I'm an old soul.
Indeed.
Billy Withers is a country soul. He's just a black African American who sang a lot of soul music. So he's one of the top artists when I felt like I'm connected to, not in a sense of music, but in a sense of his words and his message. Whatever he wanted to put out is what I want to put out.
Okay.
In perspective of music in any regards.
Okay. Any East African artists who you tend to look up to when you were starting your
Yeah,
career?
definitely. There's a lot of East African artists who had beautiful music. I feel like anaitwaje ule usimpero yako waza kwanza. I don't know. Avril?
Avril.
Ni Avril ameimba hiyo? I think so. I don't know.
Do you know? Okay.
But I know for a fact the minute I had that song, I was like, damn. Her lyrics are good. The chorus, the bridges, the hook, like
Everything.
it was sweet to me. I felt like I could do the same thing. So the minute I had that song from East Africa, I did it. And then Vanessa Mdee,
Okay.
she's from Tanzania.
Indeed.
Oh my God. When I first saw her, I felt like she was living through me.
Oh.
So Vanessa Mdee is definitely one of them. Ali Kiba.
Okay.
I've listened to Ali Kiba. Mr. Nice. I'm an old soul. So zile za kitambo. They move me.
Son.
They move me.
Okay.
But right now, yeah, but at that time, they inspired me most.
Okay. Now, kwenye, I believe Tanzania and Kenya, there's always this, battle an ongoing battle that I guess will never end. Now it's transforming through literally everything, every little thing. Tuongele kwenye mziki zaidi sana. Wewe sasa, wewe unafikiri wapi ambao wana mziki mzuri zaidi sana?
It depends on the genre.
Okay.
I feel like Tanzania, they're better in bongo.
Okay.
But I feel like pop, trap, hip hop, genge, mostly because Kenyans are more influenced by their nature.
Okay.
Tanzania are a movement. So it's a different type of feeling. I can really speak about both of them. But if I was to stand tall and say which I like better, for sure Kenyan, because Tanzania are a little bit emotional with their music.
Indeed.
They get attached to the music and the artist. Us, it's all about, are you having fun when you're in this song?
Vibe.
Is it moving?
Indeed.
We move with the grades, like we move with the vibes and vibration of the music. It's just about how we feel when we feel your music.
Okay.
You don't even have to be a Kenyan for us to feel your music. You understand me? But for Tanzania, I feel like they're literally so loyal to their music.
Indeed.
Regardless of what a big artist sings, they will still move into it.
Okay.
I feel like Kenyans have a way to discreet that and I don't know. That's just my opinion.
No, it's great. I believe I could also agree on that description. I actually appreciate you putting it that way. Ili wengine wasituone wakasema kwamba yani umegemea sehemu moja zaidi sana.
I see now favoritism. Music is bond to me. It's like my life. So either way, the way I look at it, I don't look at it as which one is better. I just look at it as which one am I gaining from, which one am I learning from, what am I getting from it. So if it's either Tanzania music, Kenyan music, Uganda music, as long as it moves me, I move with it.
Okay, perfect. Now, tuongelee sasa kuhusiana na wewe kufika hapa Marekani na hivyo ambavyo uko artist, a woman. How difficult is it, producing music, working, life? Ikoje? Hebu tueleweshe kwa mtu ambaye yuko labda Afrika.
So, as an African, and I do music in America, I feel like it's way harder for me because most of the studios that I go to are American. So they don't know when I'm feeling the song or when I'm not because of the language barriers. But I feel like the quality of the beats and the recording studios are better than my country. So it's an uplift and a down at the same time.
Yeah.
But I appreciate that I'm doing the music out here more than in my country, because in my country I wouldn't have the fans to do what I'm doing right now.
Sure.
I've been doing music since I was in like Form 2. That's like junior high. And by the time I started acknowledging that I could do music, it's because I did it here and they showed me you ain't shit. So I had to pull up my socks. Like I was out here doing music and every little block in California had an artist. Like in 2 blocks, you could find someone who sings better than you. So I had to understand. I had to know of it, have the knowledge to understand it.
Okay.
At first, I just had the knowledge. I can do music.
Okay.
But when I had to understand it, then I knew, I have to break my boundaries from an African girl to an international artist.
And then how is it now? How would you say it's going now? Is it better? Or you still have to pull your socks?
Yeah, right. So right now, as an artist, I tend to do more audios than videos because in America, it's very limited with videographers. You have to find your niche, someone who could see your vision. So I feel like, yes, I did slow down on my music in America, but it wasn't because of me. It was because of the social where I'm at. You understand? So I feel like if I wanted to do more music, definitely I would do it out here, recording wise.
Okay.
But video wise, I would go back to my country and do my videos.
Okay. Now, I can. It's msanii ndo ambaye anaweza kaelewa zaidi sana hiyo. And artists really understand what you're saying. I could also see a few things in there. But speaking about music now, I believe almost the majority of African artists from Africa wanakuwa na ile ya kuimba ya Kinigeria sana. I heard a few of your songs there. There was this one line that went Vex or something like that.
Yeah.
I believe that's quite Nigerian, isn't it?
Yeah.
But like, you unasaidiaje sasa?
Well, honestly, I am not like, I don't do it for the views.
Okay.
Because in real facts, my dad is Nigerian.
Oh.
And my mom is Kenyan. So I'm from East Africa and West Africa.
Okay.
So of course I would incorporate my other. I'm not very well connected to my Nigerian side because I was born in Kenya. My dad is from Kenya. Like, he's a Nigerian who lives in Kenya. So, well, he passed on, sadly. But he was a Nigerian from Kenya. So I feel like I try to incorporate Nigerian music in my music because it's like I come from there. It's my culture. Even if I don't know about it, I want to know more about it. So yes, other artists do use it as a commercial fact. They do use it for business-wise. They do use it to get more verbal and local and global, because Nigeria is hitting right now with their Afrobeat. But I only do it because my dad is Nigerian.
Okay.
So I tend to try and tap into that so I could get an audience from there because as an artist, I'm a little bit selfish on that because I'm using my Nigerian side to get a few more views on that. But it's just because my dad is Nigerian and my mom is Kenyan, but I'm culturally and brought up in Kenya.
Perfect. So for those who tend to do that for commercial fact, as you mentioned,
I understand the gain.
Okay.
I understand the gain, and there's no harm in supporting an African country. Right now, we are fighting against you know who. So I feel like the more we promote Africans in any way, musically, artfully, like it's okay.
Okay.
As long as you know why you're doing it, but don't do it and then like try and make it look like I wasn't trying. No, if you're trying to represent Africa, represent all of them. Because I do reggae, I do dancehall, I do Afrobeat, I do soul, I do R&B, pop, rap. So I feel like I represent a lot of countries. Like rap, I do it in English, so it means I'm representing America because my country was colonized by the UK, the British system. Our country works with the British system, so I felt like if I do it more in English, I'm representing them. If I do it in Jamaican, I'm representing the island.
The Bombo Clap people.
Island people. Look like you already know. So otherwise, I want to include everyone in my music because I'm just trying to make people be themselves. I'm so much of myself. People think I love myself too much. So
it's not, which is not bad.
Right. So that's all. That's all with that.
Okay. Now, in composing your music and everything, umewahi kudedicate wimbo kwa mtu yoyote?
A lot. Okay. Yo, I'm a problem with that. So
speaking about that, not to cut you off, I was listening to one of your songs here that really by listening utasema kabisa hii hapa imeandikiwa mtu. Second chance hiyo ulikuwa naomba second chance kwa mtu vipi tuweke sawa wadau?
Well, I've spoken about this in people's YouTubes, so they know. I wrote Second Chance for my ex. I was trying to get him back.
Okay.
After dumping him.
You dumped him? Mm-hmm. And you trying to... Yeah.
I wrote a song for him.
Okay.
I cried. I sent messages. I sent friends.
Okay.
I did everything. But I didn't get actually through him.
Okay.
Because he had standards and a line. And I crossed that line. So I felt like even if I sent him that music, the song Second Chance, he didn't tap into it like that. He was still mad at me. So I feel like, yes, I did write that song to him. And everybody knows him because he lives out here. Okay. And I lie to people. He lives in Kenya.
Oh.
But he does live out here in Cali. And yeah, I feel like I've moved past it to now it's just a song, but then it meant so much for him. Him and me, I guess.
Okay. Now, speaking about, that, I want you to explain something to women who tend to cross, lines or standards that, their men have. What would you advise them?
I just want to say, girls, like, it's okay. It's okay when a nigga says they don't want something.
Okay.
Like, I understand when people tell me they have boundaries. When it's someone I know, it's easier for me not to cross it. You understand? But because I'm in love with them, I would easily cross it to get to them. I want to reach you in any way. Love is blind, love is boundless, love is everything. So when I'm in love with you, I can step beyond unimaginable things. That's why it would scare. I loved him so much I could kill a person.
Oh.
And I love
it was that deep, huh?
So when you're in love with someone, you do a lot of things without critical thinking because you're emotionally thinking about your actions.
Sure.
So I would just want to tell young girls out there, please, when you're emotionally thinking have a friend. Have a friend, talk it out. Tell your friend what's going in your mind, and they will let you know if you're critically thinking or emotionally thinking about it.
Okay.
Because once you start going off of your emotions, you make decisions off of that. But when you're critically thinking about the situation, you make logic decisions.
Okay.
So me, I feel like I was very emotionally attached to the person. So I never thought about the consequences, what it did to them, what I did to them, how my actions came out. So, usifikirie tu na akili. Usifikirie tu na roho. Tumia akili pia.
I hope that lessons that you just provided enters into, women ambao wanazoea kufanya hivyo.
Yeah, from that day, bro, nikishakataliwa, I started thinking critically.
Okay.
I started using my mind because I'm a very smart girl. So I used my heart so much that I realized, nah, it's not helping. You're living in the real world.
Okay.
People are critically thinking and logically thinking about their lives. Mtu anaona 5 years from now, we unafikiria ameniacha kesho nitaamka bila yeye. So I don't want to think like that. I want to think in 5 years, am I going to be with him? Am I going to be in a situation that I need to be logic with him? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And sitaki put down. He is a very smart nigga. He is a good nigga. I understand where he was coming from. And I moved past it because I understood I wasn't at his level of thinking.
Okay.
Ningekuwa nina think smarter, I would have been there.
Indeed. Well, hopefully mwamba popote ulipo umepata kumsamehe. Muda wote unakuwa unasogea kwa haraka sana.
Hata kama ulisema huwezi nisamea. Sawa.
Atakusamea. Now, kwa haraka sasa, what's next for Akama Music? Nini tutegemee, mashabiki zako, ngoma mpya lini?
Right now, I'm older, so I'm wiser. My music is coming step by step because I want to put out content, not just views. I'm an artist that moves with her feelings and her emotions and her thoughts. I tend to think more than I act. So my music right now is derived from my usual and original life. So anything that happens to me, I make music out of it. So if you hear any song I make, it's about me or about my friend. And then my circle is so small, you could easily know who it's about. So in true nature, I'm a factual person. I'm a real-ass girl. I almost said the B word. But yeah, right now I'm critically thinking about my music. I just want to make people feel good, bad, terrible, harsh, rough. I'm just gonna give you a lot of feelings because nikikuwa in a hard time, I will write a sad ass song. Nikikuwa in a good time, I'm gonna write a good song. Like Jana, I wrote a good song. Just nikilinkango, you ate.
Indeed. Hebu kwa mwisho labda tupige kidogo ya kapela ya wimbo ambao umerekodi jana ili watu wakae mkao wa kula kuisubiri.
Because of my management, siwezi imba song nilifanya jana.
Okay.
But I can do the most recent.
Hebu piga ya most recent kabisa kabla hujakata hapa.
So my most recent song inaitwa Weka Weka.
Okay.
It's about I like how a nigga fucked me.
All right. Weka hiyo.
So niliimba inasema nsongeze kama sambusa, weka nyama pia halua, moyo nao unakazana, nimekuwa upweke miezi kadhaa, nimeshindwa na kuwa na balaa, ninataka sana unavyokaa, ninapenda unavyo weka hiyo
miwekano unaweka maisha ndo haya. Asante sana. Kiingia imeingia. Asante sana. Wewe alikuwa ni Akama Music bana, hiyo on the Hot Topic Table. Asante pia, asante kwa kuja bwana. This has been Hot Topic Table. Ni KJ here, tunachili hapa, tunakaa hapa mpaka siku nyingine. Asante sana.